John Lavenberg, national correspondent with the Catholic news organization Crux. Mark, how are you? Thanks for doing this. Appreciate it. And congratulations, too.
All right. God bless you. Thank you.
And a place I want to start is, when you were first introduced to this project, and then as you dove deeper into Father Stu's story and the faith journey of him and his family, what really stood out to you about that?
Oh, wow. All that they had to endure. I think from very early on, the loss of Stu's younger brother and the parents' inability to cope. Parents aren't supposed to bury their children. I lost a picture on him, but if he's still there.
They turned it off just.
Okay, no problem. Because he was freezing up. But sorry, just to start over. So all of that they endured, I think, having to deal with the loss of a child and their inability to cope. And then Stu kind of being left to his own devices and really being kind of angry at the world. And then how they were all really able to come together, and Stu orchestrating all of this through his relationship with God. And when he committed to serving God, I don't think anybody has ever been more effective. So.
And what can a person of faith, take away from Father Stu's story and his families as well, because they had a pretty miraculous journey through the faith in their own right?
Yeah, I think lots of people who have a strong, stable faith, it will just reaffirm that. Other people who have been lapsed or lack in faith will now realize that the only way to really survive in this world and in this day and age is to have faith. And this really is a movie for everybody. I was hoping that we bring a lot of people to church throughout the making this movie, bring people to the vocation of priesthood, remind people the importance of never giving up, that redemption is not beyond anybody. And, this really is a movie that has touched every single person who has seen the film. And I think it will continue to do that. And, we need that now in the world.
And the other side to a person of faith is maybe a non-believer or somebody that, in the face of tragedy has distanced themselves from the faith. And, Father Stu's parents are a great example of that. Father Stu is a great example of that too. So what can a non-believer or somebody that is distanced themselves take away from this movie as well?
I think the same thing will happen to them. They will be converted. It's interesting because we wanted to find a nice blend of humor, as well as the edge and the raw, unapologetic way of telling this story, and then really luring people in, and then just giving them the truth. Stu's journey was remarkable. It's very hard to believe, yet it's true. So I think we just had to figure out a way to get him in, draw him in, and then let Stu do the rest.
And through the making of this film, were you ever able to meet any of Father Stu's family, anyone close to him? And if so, what were those interactions like, just hearing their stories and their perspectives?
It was remarkable. I did get to spend quite a bit of time with Bill, Stu's family, fellow seminarians, priests, parishioners, lots of folks that had very close and intimate relationships with Stu. It was remarkable to get to know him, and everybody said the same thing, that when he found God, nothing could take him off of that path. He was so committed to serving God. It was remarkable.
And
they also reminded me, get it right or you're in big trouble. So I took that responsibility on very seriously.
Fantastic. Well, Mark, congratulations on a wonderful project, and thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you. God bless you.